Hello, welcome back to episode 2 of Factorio. In the last episode we started building a factory, in this episode we will continue building a factory. Oh yeah, the mines were running out last episode. No, to give you a real answer, I am planning on getting to... Is it? I'd like to unlock trains by the end of today. Because these ore patches at our main base are not going to last. And I mean, I guess it's not that bad. Where am I looking? So it costs a lot more iron, copper's the same. I mean, the cost is still probably doubled. It doesn't even give me raw cost, which is hilarious. Yeah, that's a bit more expensive. This just kind of looks like 2x what we're used to. I have to relearn ratios, it seems. Modules. Yeah, I want to know what the modules cost. This looks about the same. Yeah, so a lot of these just haven't changed all that much. It is just that the base components require way more than they used to. I think this used to require less plastic. What does steel require? Oh, no. So, what's the normal crafting time? Hold on, is this still 1-to-1? 3.232. Okay, so it's still one furnace to one furnace. You just take twice as much iron to make half as much steel. That's really bad. Wow, okay. Yeah, this is... So, again, this is why I want trains. Because I want to go out and get these ore patches. So we actually have the ability to, well, make anything. Because we had 200k to start. We still have 200k. If I go into the production tab and go to all time, we've consumed about 31k. So, I mean, the second I plug in all the other mines, we're gonna have issues, but I'm not doing that just yet. Ingredient shortage. I'll just tear this down. And you're out of iron. Now you have iron. Should be good enough. Probably queue lights. I don't know if we're gonna get through lights, but it's queued. Now what I'm currently looking to do is max out the iron furnace. Oh, the iron furnace is here. How many drills do we have? Looks like here. We're running 22. We probably want 11 more. Just judging by what I'm looking at here. So I'm gonna shove a bunch of iron into these assemblers and just wait. Yeah. What I'm really thinking about doing is this. Do we have blue? We do have blue. Couple of purple, bunch of yellow, couple of red. Okay, good. This still isn't all that fast. We're at 6. I'm just gonna place the 6 and move on. Yeah. Wall-wise, we probably... Oh, we can just plug in more furnaces. Well, if I do this. There you go. That should be good enough. Probably want one more of these. Do I even need the second one? Doesn't look like it. Ah, looks fine. Worst case scenario, I throw a yellow inserter over there. And do I still... Yeah, okay, so there's still a couple more up top, exactly 6. actually, so should be fine. And this is going to produce another 3 items a second. Actually, hold on, that means we need 30 drills. We have 28. Can I just craft 2? Slowly. We will just put these guys down. There we go. Now, how many drills do we have left to place? 9? That's not enough. Yeah, it's gonna be annoying. So, I kind of think... trying to figure out what we want to do. But this isn't balanced. There's more iron on one side than on the other. I really don't want to make a balancer. However, at this point, I kind of think I should. Okay, one moment. So, balancers, the rough logic is you need a splitter, and it will take your belts and force them to... it will split them evenly and put the contents on half on one side, half on the other. So this design pretty much exactly. And the way I'd set that up is... can we place things down here? We can get away with right here. Pretty much... so we need this and this. And that should balance it. The reason it's extended is because this cliff blocks things. You can see it's red. So in theory, this allows us to... oh, wait a minute. There you go. Yeah, so in theory, this allows us to have balanced belts. And at a glance, it kind of looks like it's working. This should be a full belt. I'm sure there's some debug I could turn on to see if there were spots, but... I think we're doing alright, especially since it's a perfect 30, plus these two. Which means half an item a second, so 15. Someone is mad at the dog. Okay. Well, from here, that should be set up, so we might actually have a full belt coming through, which means not all that much, but we're going through... yeah, we just kind of need more copper. So we need more drills, so we need more of everything. Ah, you're out of... nice. Okay. Just thinking, because we do need more. We need more. There's really no way around that. It might even be worth setting up the second iron belt, too. This is a full belt coming in now. Now, what we're producing is kind of beyond me. Do we even... oh, you should not. Like 500, and that's for crafting's sake, similar. You 250... okay, well, it's good that I checked on that, because those would have been going for pretty much forever. No, you can have that. Should I place gun turrets? Where? Isn't there a... yeah, okay. Oh, wow. Man, just give me all of them. Probably want this out here too. This is what automation does for you. It's very nice. Yeah, in a real, we're gonna need copper. Because these circuits need an unbelievable amount of circuits. And I probably want to grab more inserters. So we're just going to buff up production until this actually runs. Ooh. We have a good number of mines now. Until this runs at a reasonable rate. That's a lot of belts. That's a lot of assembling machines. I'm going to grab all of them because it's still less than a stack. And I don't think I need all this many pipes. We'll just keep that many. So here, first priority, first concern. Actually, I guess my first concern should be these on the end. There you go. So anything that does slip by will actually be sent, and we'll leave those. Yeah, anything that does slip by will be refined eventually. Here, we grabbed belts for a reason. And here are the power poles. Which be roughly set up like this. Yeah, and how many mines is this? 22. It is not even a full belt. I don't know if it matters. Might matter. We'll shift it over one. I still need like 5 of these. I mean, I could sit here for a fair amount of time and wait, but I don't think I want to. I should probably put little turrets covering each of these, and if I ever see 10, if I ever see individual turret indicators, we will know that there's an issue. Also, I need to actually count. Oh, I guess I can just look at the side of the screen here. Turrets here, we'll whack one there. That should be comfortable for this. There's at least an alert system. And it didn't take all that long to set up the mines. So we'll just finish up copper. And yeah, we don't actually have that much stone production. There's just a massive buffer on the belt. Okay, well from here, I do need to consider this entire furnace stack. Because I am going to want to refine all of the iron possible. That should do it for us. Yeah, and you're just stealing iron off the belt for gun turrets. I'm not even mad that they're first in line. They're good to have. The rest of this, however, we have a lot of belts. I probably only want 1,000 belts. And that should be more than enough. We have actually gone through circuits, but the copper should be starting to come in a bit faster. How many did you just kill? Nice. But, like, seriously. 70? Oh no. Yeah, it's absorbing 40 a minute. Okay. Yeah, so that means a wave worth about 7 minutes of pollution. Yeah, okay, and there's something down south. I just kind of don't have the materials to go after those yet. Optimally, we get, like, a tank, but that's probably unrealistic. I expect this to be somewhat Death World-esque due to our sheer resource requirements. I'll also probably need a bullet train, like, literally a train carrying bullets everywhere. Huh. That'll require circuits. Yeah, so I need the circuit network too. That's gonna be fun. Now what I need is first those, next all of this pretty much. We probably don't need the underground pipes. Bullets, on the other hand, it's good to have this many. Really could. Oh, and finally, okay, cool. So we can build some real facilities now. Inserters are going to be slow. I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Do we really need... We do need more refining for copper. I will probably leave this here. That should be good enough. How many are we making? Not all that many per minute. This needs... Oh, you need a fast inserter. If there's anything that doesn't need the fast inserter, it'd be you. The reason I placed the extra one, I guess, was for this. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Just a slow inserter. No, I do want that there. And that's why there's 5 every time, because there's a bunch of iron here, and I keep shoving enough for 5 drills in. Yeah, so yellow and standard belts are real concerns here. This should allow more iron to get around. Although we're still probably a bit short, because this is a full belt. Like a complete 15 iron a second going into this mess. And this is all that we're able to produce. Could be worse, but in vanilla it'd be significantly better. I mean, this is vanilla, but like... on base settings, this would be significantly better. I'll take my 5th drill now. We're up to 10. Now we need a lot of stone. We're just gonna go all in on real walls. There's no reason not to. Iron. We need about 8. So I'm gonna place 2 drills here. Because I believe we picked up 10. Yeah. I miscounted. Just handcraft one. I'll go repair these walls. I mean, I guess I can handcraft a couple more, but it's a bit late for that. Coal. I think we're still fine with coal. I'm pretty sure this is empty because we are filling up a new furnace stack. Because we just plugged in the inserters here. Maybe we aren't good. Yeah, we might actually need more. There's a fair amount of it's going down here. That's a terrifying pollution cloud, too. We really need this iron. That's going to be a first priority. It'd also be nice to have mining productivity as a research. It gives you more for, well, mines mine more. I don't know where the first one is. Here. 1,000. Man. 2,000. 4,000. 10. Oh, man. Marathon. This is going to be marathon. Or a marathon. By the way, are you still going? Oh, it's 5 seconds per pack, so yeah. Now, copper, are you going through the full belt? No. We do need more furnaces. And we're chewing through most of it, too, in circuits. Okay, well, that's finished. I expect most of it will start getting buffered here. And these should be upgraded. Oh, good, okay. So our aggressive use of the fast inserter here has worked. That should be enough to build probably... We'll do this again. I expect that will chew through most of the stone. That wasn't even getting here anyway, yeah. This on the other end's probably going to stay pretty full. I actually need another one here. Oh, I don't have any of those crafted. And those two are fast enough to work full-time. Good. Four? Oh, wow. Yeah, that should help. I am tempted to shove more, I mean, don't I have... Yeah, hold on. Sorry. Turret castles. That should be much better. I'd even consider going to 8. Might want to go to 8. Yeah. Let's actually do that. It'll be the last of our ammo, which is fine. Do we have more drills? No. We even made more drills? No. This will be this chest. We do need more drills. Pretty badly. This is great. Okay. We have encircus again. Just gonna shove the rest of this into here and grab some from over here. Got one full chest left over. Kind of think this is a decent idea. Yeah, we're actually forming a bit of a buffer of circuits, which might be consuming more iron than I want it to. It kind of looks like it is. Why are we... Oh, we're just out of coal, right, yeah. That's what I figured was happening. And we're last drill here. Also probably while I'm here, run this. We do have a fair amount of coal available. Just gonna shove that last one there, though. Not sure how good this is going to be. Also, how many drills? How many drills? This is full belt? It is. It's not gonna last, but it is a full belt. It's a pretty major increase there. Now, as for iron, I do think that you need to be a fast inserter. Yeah. So these top ones we should consider making fast. And from here... Oh. Yeah, I guess I'm building this now. Cool. Yeah, we have more than two. So once I get this done, I will go ahead and place the... Actually, we have placed all the iron mines. I'll go ahead and change up the balancer. Yeah, we're fine. Although we are getting waves from two different sides here. It's possible there's something over there. And do you remember that we set this up earlier? Well, we're just gonna forget that I did that. And I think I just leave this here because I can't be bothered to have iron ore in my inventory. Yes, we've already placed most of the drills we have available. And we do have fill belts here, but it's not going to last. We have enough for probably 1 1/3 belts of iron. And we're definitely... That's gonna... That's not even close to 2 stacks. As in, each stack is worth... each stack is worth 1 full belt. Are you done? You are. You are never going to be done. You're consuming... probably 2.5 items a second. Yeah, we're not going to get much iron to the drills at this rate. And that's all that we really care about for the time being. So I'm just going to distribute all of this however I see fit. Currently half, half. That should do it. Although this does need to be a fast inserter. So that'll give us a decent allowance of drills. Just trying to think about what we actually want here. Now we do have our iron nicely split between the furnaces, so I think I just do this real quick. Then we actually automate something. I'm going to leave this block of space and just keep going past it. And I'm also going to pull half of the belts out of this chest, so we're going down to producing more. There we go, okay. So initially, we only have access to this. I don't know where I want the labs to end up. Probably, like, here? But at the same time, I kind of want to... I don't know where I want to build. I only need 3 science packs. We probably want to leave... So, military science requires walls, and... Does it require stone? No, I think it's just coal. But it'd be nice to leave this block of space for military. So I can figure that out how I need. If we go even further... And I guess we'll just pull red off to the side here. Go ahead and set that underground. And since I can afford to just pull it off earlier, I think we're just going to do this. So we have red over here. Now for red, 5-second crafting time, I probably want to make one of these a second. And since our assembling machines are half speed, that means we need 10 gear, so 1 gear should be good enough for 10 of these. So what we're going to do here. We need 4 iron. Okay, yeah, so 1 belt is good enough for all this. What we're going to do is this. This will go out here. We need... I don't like that. I think I can get away with this, probably. Alright, because then I do both of these, and we'll just shove it here. So output will go this way for this end, and in for this end. And it'll be the same thing here. And this does actually need to be assigned to gears, and we will pull out, I think 1 gear, or 1 yellow is good enough. Oh, it isn't. We do need this to be working at full speed, so there you go. Auto red science. Uh-oh. Huh, there's something here. You need bullets. Bullets and probably walls. Yeah, because they came through the trees here. I'm running out of belts. We've already lost a copper drill. I don't think coal is still our biggest priority. So this is going to be a bit all over the place. I don't want to go up to like 20. And of course I should quickly repair all this while I'm here. Now, looking at our map again, this base is being polluted, so we need to actually go defend this for real. This is being polluted, so we need to go defend that for real. And at some point I will put a wall around this entire place. But that time is not now. Also, are they going to come after our pipes? Do I set this out further? And I think I just set this down here. Well, unless they follow the water line. Take them something like this. Yeah. Yeah, assuming they just come straight, this should pass straight into that. And finally, we have this entire area. And this is something I'd consider walling. Just down here. Where would I actually place the wall? Probably along the cliff face here. Right, because that's a decent cliff. Yeah, I think so. And to do that, we're just going to do this. Let's see, it'll connect something like this. These are impassable, even to the biters. So there's that. This is probably safe. I still might want to consider... Put a turret block near the rocks here. Let's do 3 of them. Now to get this done, we want probably 3. Also, we need a power pole. You also notice daisy chaining works like this. This will pull ammo out of the first turret and put it into, well, the one at the end of the chain. So here, I'll just leave it the middle as the middle of a chain. Yeah, there's a couple of guys here. And I don't even know. I think I just do that. Because things could slip through on occasion, but I don't expect them to. But we do need this. And I will then do that. Yeah, it's the outpost we set up north. You and you and you. Okay, we have walls set up. The majority of it is actually cliff, but we are defended. 60? Yeah, we're gonna be going through these pretty fast. I only need a stack, but... Okay. Next question is labs. I think we're gonna go for 10. I mean, how many does this consume? Well, its consumption speed is 1. So that's all over the place. So if green is, like, here and up, black is down, we'll just put labs here. And we will have 12, technically, with these two. You guys give up on me? Need iron? Of course you need iron. So our setup will look something like this. Yeah, okay. We'll then have 2 belts, like so. We do actually need it to go that far. And a shove a pole over here. Okay. We will have signs eventually. I guess by eventually I mean right now. And it's going to chew through the science super fast. It takes 5 seconds per pack for this research, but this takes 15 per pack. This takes another 5 per pack. That unlocks a lot of things. I'd like Steel Axe. And this is precursor to things we need. Bullet damage is great. Speed less great, as it increases the consumption too. Might need it, but... probably should make it. Or not make it, but add it. Where are you at? Oh, wow. No, I guess that's fine. If they're not hitting the wall, it doesn't really matter. And we have our last 2 labs here. There you go. 40. Still taking forever. We did research green tech, though, so we should start working on this. Yeah, I'll have to start putting circuits on the bus. These belts here, I'll have a belt of circuits alongside it. But I'm not sure when that's gonna be. I'm also gonna consider... Well, I guess all the way at the back it could end up... We made 1,000! Oh no. Ooh-wee. You guys need ammo now, too. Alright, give me numbers. What was that? 104. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, hell yeah, okay. We do have mines now. What I really want are these. I have an interesting thought. And I feel like I've done this before, and I don't think it's a great idea. Yep. Wait, what? Oh, they're like pathing along the edge here, and then they go along the cliff face and get sucked into the gun turrets. Okay. Yeah, we're actually getting tech done, which is nice. We got steel done, I think. Oh no. Yeah, this is why we need trains. This is gonna be insane. I also might start putting lamps down. They're purely cosmetic, but like... Yeah, weird power poles I left out. Okay, so this place here. This entire area is just kind of a problem right now. And I don't think I grabbed any ammo now that I think about it. 103? I don't know what I thought I was doing. Where is that? Up to our left. They're doing surprisingly well. Okay, well that'll be enough for a wave or two. I kind of feel like I just route a belt awkwardly through the entire base. So it's likely to... It's likely to work out. I mean, I could go here and up, split it, and suddenly we have an ammo belt here. I can pretty much just wall this entire area. Although... Okay, hold on. Because I do need an ammo belt like that. I think we'll send iron around instead of ammo. So we'll do something like this. And then this iron belt will be shipped, well, wherever it's needed. We probably do want to expand all the way out to the water, looking at this map here. I want to be out... I mean, I can click on it. Probably want to be all the way out here at least. This isn't really noteworthy. And I mean, at the scale we need to build at, could even be worth encompassing that copper patch. But I do kind of think another furnace... I don't know. I don't know. Need cliff explosives and robots before I really go that big. For the time being, I probably do just want to go along here. Yeah, okay. So let's get some walls. Some walls, and probably gun turrets, too. I don't know if 50 is going to be enough. Well, that ought to be enough. And right about here, just above the wreck, which I'm going to leave... Which I'm going to leave be. So first we're going to do this. Use the machine as its own sort of splitter. I probably want this to be fast. No, I think one fast is good enough because ammo takes time to craft. Yep. Then from here we'll do this and this. And I have no idea how frequently I want gun turrets. Now this direction is my primary concern. Right here especially. I might even just put a full, like, that. And we'll start actually spacing them out. Okay, I've done this to myself. Yeah, but even that's not good enough. Whatever. We'll just keep them where they are. And yeah, no, we're not even going to do that. This is now for you. This belt needs to be on this side of the power poles. Because I know we're going to need it. And if I get this right... I didn't get it right. That's not quite right. Okay. Well, let's do that. Right, because every so often one of these gun turrets will be between power poles. I copy this? No, it doesn't show us the power distribution range. Hmm. I've had the option. I kind of want to do it. We just do this. Where's that? Down south. Yeah, we do need ammo down there too. And I want to do this. And we'll just place this here. And the rate at which we're consuming ammo should be much lower than the two assembling machines we currently have supplying our various walls. And I kind of want to leave this here. Okay. Not okay. I guess better me than the wall, but like... And I'll find that later. I believe I can do this, but I don't know if they can run through the wall too. And I wasn't going to let them run through the wall at this stage. Really do this too. Now you're probably wondering what my plan is to actually put ammo in these turrets, and to be honest I have no idea. Oh, I did never put those down, huh? This is where heavy armor would have been useful, the thing we're researching right this second. How'd you get in the middle? Where are you coming from, too? Are you really gonna make me actually wall the base? I guess I'm walling the base. I mean, we made enough walls for it, barely. Turrets, we're doing fine. Wait, these need to be within a tile of this. Okay, we do have water up north if this really becomes a problem. I kind of hope it doesn't. And I have no expectations. I walked into it, whatever. Okay. But we'll just deal with this. Automated defenses, wait a minute. That would have been annoying. It's been really annoying. I really do want one of these here. Yeah, we have a very rough wall. I do need to finish actually plugging in these turrets up north here. But after this, I should be good to actually set up green science. Okay, so I do have a thought. Yeah, this little castle's gonna run out of bullets eventually. Nice that they're not going after the water infrastructure, though. And we're just gonna do this. Did I? Okay, so those are still filling up. I feel like this is where I might want these. Yeah, okay. Just roughly do that. That little castle's actually getting more attention than I wanted. Probably loop that into the wall somehow. Mm. No, I'll just remove it. So it'll go along here and probably around here. There and there. But yeah, okay, we're gonna have to get on trains fast. Also, this physical damage tech is going to be super useful. And plug that in, we should be good to go. We do likely want quickly disperse ammo in there. Okay, what's taking damage? The wall? Why it's there? We're down to less than a yellow belt. We're down to less than a yellow belt of iron, I should add. You, you two. Probably want to connect this twice, just so we have the... just in case something goes wrong. Okay. Well, Red Science is still chugging away. Look at that. Our walls are working. I'm just gonna hope this forest is good enough to protect from anything from that side. However, it would be a bit upsetting if something happened to the labs here, so... let's keep placing gun turrets around. Ah, yes, the factory. The actual building part of the game. What we need are these 5, 6, so we need 12 assemblers for this. What? No, stop that. So we're also going to need to merge it. Probably, I'm expecting military science here, and green science probably just here. There we go. And I do think this will do something like this. It is the same design, this time with 6 machines. We want an extra space. Then we have green. And this will go out, and this will come in. Same rough design. Yeah, this way. Top is out. There we go. Now as for iron belts, well, they're easy. I feel like we can just do this. You need a couple of... oh no. We don't want to wait on those. We have blue inserters. Oh, iron's making it all the way around. Okay. This is great. So I guess it's okay that I went and spent all that time building a wall, because we now have materials to actually build out of. We were working on... here's this. We only need yellow. Probably... we still only need this. We do want one more. And this will be our iron belt. Now, in addition to this, we somehow need to get circuits built. What I'm personally expecting is this... probably something similar here. Crafting speed, yeah, so one of these is good enough. It'll be the same thing. However, we do need circuits, so we'll just have them come back along and down. It looks like we need one of these running constantly. I mean, honestly, hold on. Dumb idea, yes. But it will work. How do I want to do this? So we need 4 machines worth of wire and copper wire on belts. This is the experimental phase of the game, where I try to find designs for things that are actually compact. So we're just gonna run these dumb designs. This is all wire. We do need at least 3. And I think we might need 4. Nope. Maybe. The first the first. Should not be the first. Yeah. So eventually we will get tech to upgrade inserters, so they'll be able to carry more than 1 item per load. But we don't have that tech yet, so we're just gonna have to laugh at this mess. Okay, so we are going fast enough. Fighters evolve. So you can see the evolution factor under the spitter spawner. There's a 100% chance to spawn a small biter. There are also small spitters and medium biters. And we need to be out of this phase of the game before medium biters. Also, I don't think these in particular matter all that much. Would like another 6 labs. Oh, that's where all my circuits went. Hold on, stop that. Okay, so we need some science to get done. We really need trains. So this guy's also gonna have to go. And I need to figure out how I want to set up trains. Looks like down south here we're probably gonna have to set up stations. Because currently we don't really have enough space inside our walls. It really haphazardly walled everything off. Kind of expect in, out for our first train. I do need to set up rails though, like real rail lines. We also want steel, quite a bit of it. I mean, that's a good sign. What isn't a good sign? uh, don't even know. So this will allow us to pave, which will make us run faster. You can see that Makes us run a bit faster. It's going to be nice. I don't know what the actual running speed is. It is 130%. It's not bad. Because I think it goes up to 150. 150, yeah. So, even just paving with basic stone will work well. And I do need military science sooner than later. As far as this. What is my priority list for research? I kind of think it is military. I do want gates. We do need gates. Then we're going to need logistics too, I'm pretty sure, because trains require that. Engines, we don't need fluid just yet. We'll need that after. Okay. And military will have to fit in down here somewhere. I'm not actually going to make that much military science. My setup is going to look something like this. And these two inserters here. Whatever. Those two inserters here will store a whole bunch of it. And what's its crafting time? 10 for 2? That's quite good, actually. So we'll just set up 5. Ah, well, there's your... That's a much better placement. And I think we'll just do this. You'll make more walls, these walls will go down. We might need to do this. So it takes 30 seconds for these. Oh, that's why it's taking so long. This might be way overbuilt already. We might not need nearly this many assemblers. It is also probably worth considering doing this. Actually, hold on. No. I'm an idiot. This is the only reason that this exists. All I really need to do here is dismantle all of this. Place... Yeah, that's good. There you go. Because I want walls to have priority, but I do like having bricks around in case I want to make walkways. And I mean, I guess I can just start paving everything, but I'm gonna run out very, very quickly. There you go. Oh. That's important. Okay, military. So from here I need steel. There's no way around it. Yeah, 1 per unit. So it's the same rate. I don't even think I'm gonna use this many. Probably settle for 3. Then we'll end up with this. Do I even care? Do I have a real solution for this? Not a graceful one. I'll just leave this here. So from here, we need we need grenades. And grenades are going to be useful on their own. Something like this. Do I have a side I want this on? No, this needs 3 inputs, so this isn't going to be viable to just stick in here and hope. Probably just pull copper off this belt up top here. Okay. Completed military research. Great. Steel is the only thing I don't know how to make right now. Because the iron here, I mean, we have it for a reason. Probably should just... Can I get away with this? I can. Okay. So this is how we're getting materials in here. And this is called a spaghetti, where there's no longer organization to your base and things just go where they fit. Which is why I only plan to have... I mean, this is the start. This is our initial little early base here. From here we do need coal, which I know for a fact can come from over here. And because I don't really need this in my inventory, here you go. It's why they're there. They're not taking that much damage. Just look at kills. 138. A lot. Okay. I love that it's displayed as if it's production. Killing 700 and something biters a minute. Oh, because this coal belt is a bit of a problem. Hold on. Because we do still need the space for copper. Do we have... Oh, I guess we have some grenade production. Where do I plan on... I guess right here. And then this can come out to the bottom, and somehow we need to get our resources. No, we have iron and coal right here. We do have the option. Where do you guys need output? Here? We do have this option. Or honestly just worse. Literally just shove in here a couple of furnaces. Okay, there's no way. We'd have to do this, then we'd have to, like, output it and shove it back this way somehow. I don't think that's gonna work. We could do something super ugly like this. We need both portions of the furnace accessible, though. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I do have the belt, though, and I do plan on using it. And it looks like we need to take it all the way out here. So we only need 3 or so assembling machines, assuming worst case scenario where this is all the way down here. U3. We'll want something like this. And there's 1 extra space. Okay, so that means that we're going to do this. And you all are going to have to deal with that, which will allow me to do this. We just need the plain old. Yeah, this will be good. Although, how long is this going to take? We do want more than that. That'll give us access to... We want the fast inserters to be able to access the copper. Then this will come from over here. One out for each of these. And 1, 2. It's so absurdly slow that one of these is going to be good enough. And this is still probably not enough steel production by like a mile. You know what I might want? Might want a grenade buffer. No, we should leave it. Should leave it as a slower inserter. If the grenades make it past here, then we'll let them get put in there. Okay. It's fine. Oh, yeah. It's a fairly important component. Yeah, and we no longer have any iron. I imagine that's because half of the mines have dried up. You... you... Only about 4. I mean, only, but like... It could be worse. Also, out of curiosity, all-time iron production is about 110,000. Wow. I mean, we're producing can calculate how much it tells us how much. Yeah, we're producing 900 a minute. So if we just do easy math, that's 150 minutes of iron left at our current rate of production, which of course is going to slow down. And that's 2.5 hours before the iron runs out. Now our 9.1 million should last significantly longer. We have to get there. And I kind of think we just cut in half the iron being sent here. And how do I even want to achieve that? It's just walls, but they are actually getting little nibbles on them here and there. It's a bit of a concern. I mean, we should just be able to do that. There you go. But even then... Okay, well... Screw it. I'm not using that. I'm gonna have to do something more like this. We want to filter out the ore to the right, so only coal will come this way. It's another use of splitters. And it's something I'll use quite a bit later on. Now from here, we're just gonna go crazy. Place a whole line of furnaces. I kind of think we might want more on this side too. And that'll get us up to 16. It's a decent number. Probably can't even use all of them at once. And all that's gonna go into boxes. The whole 2 boxes. Right. There we go. We should be able to just do this. I'll have to go there. And here we have our supply of stone. That's another 8. Was 8 good enough? Yeah, we just placed like 7, didn't we? Give me 2 more. No, we at least have more than enough. Yeah, 8 was enough. Yeah, we're almost there. We need transport and signals for automation, but... Yeah, so our real concern is the fact that steel... steel... It's 1 for every 2 rails. We're gonna need a lot of rails, because a rail is a little 2x2 square. Like... this big. And we get this much rail for every unit of steel. And we need to get here. So, our, 10 steel that we've buffered. It's not a lot. It's really not a lot. I think research is probably under supplied right now. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, this is fine though. Oh, we have too much steel. That's really good? Why? Oh. We do not have too much steel. There's no such thing as too much steel. That will be solved very quickly. This is, however, going to be our first military science. So I will sit here for footage. Okay, I know we get an achievement for this, so it's a science pack. There we go. And the labs now have access to military science. Which isn't all that valuable to us right now. We'll need flamethrowers. So we're gonna break the game with balance, but... well, when it's fine. This is gonna be my real interest here, and I don't even know if it's worth making modules. Probably is, but... what's the base tier worth? 4, and then you get up to 10. Is this 7 or 6? 6. Okay, so the tier 3 is a decent jump. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do modules or not. Because they allow you to increase the effectiveness of buildings. If I click the lab, there's 2 little slots here. If I put productivity modules in here, even the tier 1, means you get 4% more science out of each pack per module, so a total of 8%. And that, it adds up pretty quick, especially since there's so many products in the middle of, well, every construction. You put productivity on steel, productivity on iron, productivity on... I actually don't think you can't do it on final products, so if it's like a building you place or a gun turret item in this case, with the bullets, it's not going to work, but, I mean, if you go copper, wire, circuit, some other intermediate that requires circuit, red circuit, you've just gained. I mean, assuming it doesn't actually scale linearly, it's a bit better than that, but it's like 4 products there. You get 32% productivity for having the tier 1 modules everywhere. And with how much stuff we need, we do probably want to set up modules. Just means we need not only bots, but a temporary purple science setup to get beacons. And that will be our final phase of the game. Rebuild a giant base. However, until then, I think we're kind of at the point where you just gotta wait, so I'm gonna go get a glass of water. I'll just leave it running. You guys can watch if anything gets terribly wrong. Just turn off pollution, and you can see all the little notifications. Yeah. I also realized how loud I speak is based off of the volume of my room. Currently, it is nice enough out to where I don't need an air conditioner running. So I'm speaking a bit quieter than usual. Ooh. Look at that. Probably just sit here and get some footage like that for the video. It was kind of a pain to find all the things I was talking about, but I also roughly explained what every single item does so far. And I don't think I need to do that again, so I probably will spend less time editing a video. A shame. But yeah, I expect that editing should be shorter, and it should get shorter the longer you go on, as you make less progress per hour the later into the game you get. So these early days are going to be crazy. I also might have a midterm tomorrow, but that's a whole other... It's tomorrow's problem. That just means we're going to have to really see how long it takes to edit these. I just don't know how long it's going to take to get the Factorio video done, and since I kind of have the 2-week deadline at a minimum... Ooh. Yeah, because this video does need to be posted before Space Age comes out. Space Age being the expansion. And I'll sit back down. Well, I don't often have much to sit around and say nothing about, so... At this point, I think we're just going to keep sitting here. I'm considering adding 10 more boilers. Be nice, it's a decent idea. Especially since this is all of our iron. That is quite bad. We do kind of need a buffer, too. So I guess not. If I do this, pretty sure that's going to be fine. There's no way to produce iron faster than that. Might want a fast inserter. That should be workable. What we're going to end up doing is making rails off a machine here. Why are we not making science? Iron. Yeah, that figures. Okay, so what are we currently doing? Putting all of our iron into buffered circuits and ammo. Ammo is a concern, but I kind of think our box is enough. 200 and some. We're going to call that enough. So we'll do that. And occasionally some iron will go through to the right, because as you can see, the full right lane here is full. So if 2 iron plates go in like here, one of those is going to the right. There you go. But for the most part, we shouldn't... Oh, wow. It's like 10,000 iron worth of circuits. As I was gonna say, though, this is... I need... How do I get this fit here? I guess we do this. And these are our... No. Iron sticks. There you go. These will eventually be rails. We do want another box here. I will manually sort out some steel, just in case we need it. Because the engines here, they require steel. And our trains will need engines, and we'll need probably... I don't know how many trains I want. I think I want 1 wagon or 4 wagons and 1 locomotive. So that's 20 steel? That's manageable. Set that aside earlier. Additionally, we do actually need that stone down here. I have a suspicion that we might not actually need this many furnaces. See, it was a great idea. Hold on. So we can do this. Honestly, there you go. I'm trying to figure out where to store it. So that's just going to be right here. And now I have the option to just jump this. There you go. We need it here, so we'll just jump. And, maybe not. We'll jump here. We probably just want to do this, right? There we go, we're now set up for rails-ish. I don't actually know if we need blue inserters everywhere, but I'm using them. Cool. And unfortunately, we do need to make sure ammo keeps getting made, so I'm gonna have to leave that. This requires 800. Oh, wow. How much military science do we have? 12. I mean, it is also buffered across the entire belt. So a more accurate metric would be this. We have about 200. What's the flamethrower cost? Because that's the only tech I actually care about for military. 200? Okay, so once we have 20 some in this box, not even. We have enough stuff on the belt. There we go. Good. Additionally, the evolution factor is gone up by 0.4. Right, okay. Well, we really are stuck sitting here. I turned off military, so we should get... I mean, if I go to, like, 10 minutes and select specifically you, it was pitiful. And it just jumped up to... Oh, it's still going up. Okay, that's great. That's amazing. Yeah, it was taking a ton of iron for military. Okay, we might get the science done this episode. And this is the point where it's just going to be a lot of waiting. I might even timestamp this out. Yeah, okay. So, honestly, since we're going to be sitting here for so long, I am going to start writing the narration for this. Because in the script, I had just finished talking about setting up the space here when making all our resources. And it was now that I was... yeah, okay. So where did I finish? Yes, I had just finished talking about The little building mall there. And I don't honestly remember the order of events so far. And no, you need to be heading. 1,000 logistics science packs. Look at us go. That's enough to research logistics, too. I really am going to need to build a bigger base. Probably double this size. Not even double this size, double this. I mean, yes, double the size, but like... I'm gonna need twice as much stuff. This is also full speed for research. How many is that? Consuming about 40 per minute? So it's 20 minutes to research logistics too? Dear lord. We are producing a fair bit more than that. Probably go shove 6 more labs over there. The other thing I can consider is lamps. Put lamps all over the base. They produce a small, or consume a small amount of electricity. A very small amount. Yeah, no, okay, there's kilowatts, not watts. But you're not likely to notice them. Just a passive drain? I guess they actively consume more. They do actively consume more than a passive assembling machine. Ah, you're running out of stone too. Oh, we don't have all that much stone. I mean, we'll get to rails before it's out, but... Currently this entire thing is being turned into walls. Actually, I might be desperate enough. We are consuming all of our resources, and worst case scenario, we just buffer millions of copper. Let's go ahead and set this up. So, what we need here... is this. This is what I want. And we'll do something similar for copper right here. There you go. Yeah, you still have some resources for you. Okay, so this little lane here. What can I even fit in? I don't think I can really fit that in there, can I? Is this, and then this. There we go. So from here, what we need is this guy. You will filter copper, that's the correct side, and go. I think the... oh, I don't even need that. I think the cheesy way to make sure this is balanced is that. Since everything is coming in on the same side, if I do that, now everything is guaranteed to be on the same side. There we go. If everything's on this half of the belt. With how the splitter is placed, it will either come around the outside here, or be forced to the inside by getting split. If I really want to be fancy, I think I can, like, filter something random. Fish. Right, there you go. Then I suck off all this. Drop that on, and it will never have anything on the front. There you go. Gotta catch one of those attacks before they actually come in. We'll get the mini-map for that. It does actually look like there's enough ore for me to shove this guy here. And I kind of doubt that did all that much. If I click on iron ore and go to 10 minutes, we went from 480 to... honestly, we might have gotten 100 a minute out of that. It's going to be inconsistent, but... got a nice 50. That's good. And that's actually really good. We actually have green sides coming in. Okay. If you go back to production statistics, look at about a minute. We are consuming... that's red. I mean, we're consuming the same amount, but it's like 100 a minute, which is great. We're producing... production is going down. This is 30, 15, 30, 30, 30. Okay, so engines... 400 too. Really don't want to see that. We'll go ahead and shove this here. Just for the coverage of this wall. Okay. Also, if I go here, electrical distribution, that's expensive, and it costs 5 steel per unit. Because it has a wire reach of 30. We probably should just run the small electric poles. And they're gone. Oh, that's really bad. And I think the cliffs make it so there's no real gap. Yeah, they'll tend towards this, and then they'll end up going up. Okay. Ooh. There you go. And our gun turrets were fine. Now the second medium biters show up, they will not be fine. But we're not there yet. Oh. Lots of little tiny attacks. Is there worms here? Yeah. These are defensive turrets that defend the nests that are just out of radar range right now. They shoot acid at you. So we'll have to get through them eventually. Very nice. Whoa. Big wave. Kills per minute. 500 every 10 minutes? 2,000 an hour? Yeah, it's been going up. That's a fun graph. It's actually been going down a bit. Just a couple of them. Where are you guys going? Where are you guys going? Are they going all the way around, or are they going to sneak in here? They gave up and turned around. Oh, hold on, here they are. This is why we have turrets here. I wonder what their goal was. I wonder if they're trying to expand or something. Oh, there's a biter stuck here. Yeah, actually good at stats. Nope. I was gonna say, I got us like 15 else, so 3 bullets. You can get that up to 7.5, it'll only be 2. Or 7.5 damage. And I should note under upgrades here, 10% on bullets also stacks on turrets, as it specifies. So every bullet damage bonus is going to be plus 1 point for the basic yellow ammo. Which means 2 more techs. It's going to be required to actually 2-tap small biters, and I don't know what that looks like for us. Damage, gonna need military. Gonna need 1,200 science. Yee. So it's short on gears. And gears are just plainly short on iron. Okay, so it's not really an issue. We could be producing science faster, but we just don't have the iron for it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Because something like mining productivity, we don't even have access to, would cost 1,000 science. We can't afford that. Barely afford to keep producing resources at the rate we currently are. Chewing through stone pretty fast. Coal should last a bit longer, but still not great. There is a lot of copper. I mean, I guess it's a small sample size and all that, but it's just a lot. And I mean, engines are halfway done. Yeah, at this point, I just feel like I leave it running as a time lapse. I could get like a full zoomed out base view so you could see all the enemies coming in. I would, because this is probably the most interesting wall to leave in a time lapse. Because this really showcases the state our base is in, alongside the labs in the bottom right here. Yeah, screw it. Let's leave this running. Don't even... Where's OBS? I alt-tabbed out of it. Oh, it's been 2 hours. I'm just gonna leave this running until the tech we care about finishes. And keep managing the base. From here, there's not much that's gonna happen this episode. Yeah, we're gonna wait for the tech to finish. Will even plug in rails. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna set up the rail machine once trains are done just yet. Well, I do actually have to make engines once the engine tech is done. But yeah, most of this is just gonna be a time lapse of the game running, and me rambling a little bit. So, for those of you who are gonna stop watching, not that I imagine anyone's actively watching at this stage. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Then I'll actually get to set up trains and we'll talk about that. I said I was going to leave this as a time lapse and then check down the biters. Okay. Okay. You know, it's good that you can't hear my keyboard. I did just go and look at that. But it is fairly loud normally. I imagine noise cancelling is actually working on that. Crazy attacks. I actually got to the wall that time. Alright. Okay. Well, I've been sitting here for probably 5-10 minutes doing, well, just typing. However, it does look like a railway's about to be done. So we'll go ahead and run down south and get ready to make some trains. Great, the engine unit. So, engine unit, engine unit. Yeah, that isn't really optimal now, is it? I do need iron. I need a fair amount of it. We have 130 something. That's good. Solid. And about 750. So I think we'll leave the 40. Shove this in here. Need a couple of machines. How many do you have? 100. Good number. Yeah, and I expect that this will be good enough. These turrets are obsolete. There's our little output belt. And we need to place like so. Yeah, there's input. So on this side I want steel, and here I'm going to put... I need a chest. Look at that, trains. Awesome. And here's our rails. Do I really have anything to... No, we're just gonna see how many we can make. 45, 46. I do think I should take a full 100 here. You and a fast inserter. Is it you and pipe? Did I ever have a box here? No. So you guys are going to pull out and place onto the belt here. I don't have that much iron for you. I really just don't have that much iron for you. Okay. So if I go and shove this in here... I mean, it's not terrible. 8 and 1? I shoved 100. I need 800 iron. Are there still... No. Okay. How much? 10? 38? It's okay. Yeah, okay. Well, in that case, if it's 800, I probably need at least... It's not a nice number. It's not a nice amount of iron that I need. This is a good amount, though. I do really only need one train, I guess, so we probably do have enough to get all the iron. Our entire base produces a fair amount of iron per minute, but... Well, that ought to be enough for... Actually, give me a stack of this, because I need it for... Oh lord, okay. Give me another 100. So you. Gear wheels. Yeah, okay, I need a ton of iron. This isn't terrible. 60? Well, those are 4. Here's the rest of your iron. Maybe I did need some of that. I also fully expect this to remain. to remain the source of, or this is going to keep requiring all of our iron, whether we like it or not. Give me all of this, give me all of that. One train. Still need steel. Okay. This little buffer. We have enough. Barely, mind you. But we do have a train. Now this chest is going to slowly fill. We have a fair amount of steel. I probably want a full stack at least in our inventory. I'm not going to keep too much more than that. It'll give us the option to make more wagons. What am I even... Do I care? No, I don't think I do. Still gonna be my... What I'm thinking about right now. I need to build... Do I plan on using... No. So, designing trains... No, I'll just talk about it next episode. We have it here. I am going to leave it running till we get the next two texts since we do require them. But this right here is the majority of it. This is going to be good. Rail signals for automation. I'm not sure if I care. I kind of think I don't. For our first train, anyway. Set up some basic automation, but I'm not going to do too crazy. Actually, no, I should do this. Just give me a stack. So what you want to do when designing these, you can build chunk-aligned blueprints. But I'm not 100% sure. Hold on, let's do ghosts. So 4 from this side, 4 from this side. Okay. I think we want 2 spaces in the middle at least. But I'm not sure which of these we want. I kind of think this is what you want, but it wouldn't surprise me if people did... no, it actually would surprise me. We're going with this. I'm not actually sure if this is centered. 6 and 6. Okay, I centered it. Cool. So, intersection here. I've seen a couple of interesting ways to do intersections. I think my favorite is actually a roundabout, just because it looks cool. However, you can also do this instead. And remove those. So from here, somehow you can... No. Here. That makes things easier. We also need to figure out how... I guess I want... Should probably just do it like normal roads. The side should be... Okay, normal American roads. Just to be clear. No, that's still not accurate. We want to be able to turn like this. Turn over to here. Likewise, you kind of want to be able to... So this way, good, good, and you will only ever go that way, and this isn't on. So that should be good. And I believe this actually allows you to place enough rail signals to automate it. Makes so multiple trains can be in here at a time. This is going to be the first. Additionally, I want this to be a... Okay. I need a blueprint book. Now if I delete this... No. Alright, whatever. In that case, we'll just have this in our inventory. And rail signals, rail signals. Am I just going to place the rail signals as I go? I probably should put rail signals on my rail setups, so I'll leave this here. Now as for this, assuming you want to be able to get to any of the two options you have here, you'd need that and that. You would need this. No. Ah, screw it. Hold on. Let me do the fun design, which looks like this. Why did I do that? It looks like you just do this. Oh, okay, hold on. I've done it. Okay, well, there is one last thing I kind of need to do. And that is just straight. And I guess in addition to straight, I need to do curved. And it established 6, so that looks right. And if you do it really smart, you can make it so it's copyable, or so you can just paste this over it. So what I should aim to do is this. Now I'm actually placing rails, which was fine, so that's good. You can see here, this is what that looks like. And thus allowing me to continue my ghosts. Yeah. There you go. I think these are the big 4. I will need to design a station since I'm planning on using 1 locomotive and 4 wagons. And I have no idea how many chunks I expect that to take up. But I don't think I have enough to play with right here. Because if I just quickly... Well, we want this. We want it to be off of 2 of these. That looks centered to me. Yep. So we'll just start here and place this one. See how big the train is. It's longer than this. Do I even... I'll just copy this as default train. I just want the train. And from here, I'm actually going to want sub-blueprint books. So this will be rails. And this will be trains. Organization. Okay, and this will be our default train. And I can use this at any point for measurement or just place one. But it looks like we need about probably 18, I'm gonna guess. Good 18 rails. Yeah, so starting from here, we will grab 18. actually sure if I copy this. Okay. 18 isn't a... No, it is an even number. 2. So it looks like something like this. I paste 18 rails. Okay, yeah, there you go. So here you have the station. That's very nice. That might be why people use the one one locomotive, 4 wagon design. Yeah, alright, that's workable. It doesn't fit inside of walls, which is a bit of a nuisance. However, the curved rails should allow for that. And what I mean by fit inside of walls is there are gates. Right? Yes, we've researched gates. I will need at least 4 of these. Likely 8, and you can see that you can't place them on the curved sections, however you can on straight. They look like this. There you go. And they allow train tracks to go through them. This. And if I place... thank you. There's a gate here. And if I extend those walls a little bit, well, there's a gate. Now this should be able to be placed over top of here on both ends, so if I do end up just going outside and curving in one direction, we'll still be okay. Which will be good enough so long as we have a... I would like to keep that on clipboard. They'll be good enough up until we start using flamethrowers, and flamethrowers might be able to destroy rails. They should... Well, I mean, I hope rails are fireproof, but I have my doubts. We'll just have to see about that one. Additionally, I kind of need a fluid handling setup soon. We also have the red belts, so I'll add them to the bar here, even though I don't plan on using them. I kind of think power will want that there. We'll likely end up swapping. We'll just upgrade those to whatever the highest tier of power pole we have is. Additionally, he higher tier of power poles, he saw that I had the option to research. Normally you use the long one, the large or big electric pole, and that will reach from here to, like, you'll need 4 of them for this, or 3 of them for this, but you can place those in your blueprints, and it'll also mean power goes wherever your rails go. And some really dedicated people also use the circuit network, but I'm not one of those people. I might regret that later, but just haven't needed it in the past. But yes, there we go. There's our rail designs. I will go back to typing for another couple minutes while E-Tech finishes, and then I will finish working on that. And the people from next time, or who already dropped off the video, will wonder where these came from. Okay, I got to type for like a whole minute. I'm gonna continue to ignore the fact that the tech is done, actually. Mm. Okay. Well, now that I've finished that thought, I will go ahead and add rail signals to our build. Now, I have these, I exit my inventory, there's options for little hotbars here. We're using 1 through 4. I have 5 through, well, 10. So I will go ahead and swap over to this and add trains, all of the train things I could care about to this. There's also a fluid wagon I will need at some point, and I think that's about it. We'll keep adding this to the end, but we'll want big electric poles. Maybe lamps. Probably put that there. Now from here, we probably want the station to have a specific name. Build 2 of these. How long is this? 18? Good. What is this? Station. Default red train limit 1. Okay. Now from here I do need signals, and I believe I can just click on, yeah. So chain and rail, I have to remember how to use these. The basics of it is, if there is a train on the track, we can imagine there's something here. Imagine there's something there. If there is, of course the rail signal does need to go on the side. No, it wants to go on the outside, it wants to go on the outside. Yeah, okay. I think I normally have European roads, because that lets me put the train signal on the inside of the tracks. We're not going to worry about that here, though. Regardless, so you can imagine there's a train here. What rail signals do is they divide your tracks up into blocks. So let's go to a slightly simpler example. Here I would want... Oh... Would I want something here? Yeah, so I think I'm going to leave the straight rails without... There's F5. I think I'm not going to worry about the straight rails. But here on the curved rails, I want a rail signal. And you can see that this would divide the track up into blocks. There would be this block here, and this block all over here. Now, both of these blocks can't afford to have one train in it because I have a generic rail signal. If there's a train stuck in this block and another train wants to come this way, it will pull all the way up to the signal and stop here. However, if this train never moves and this train never moves, then you'll end up with a whole jam of trains. That is why chain rail signals exist. They look at the signal ahead of them, so if I were to place this signal here, it would look ahead of this signal, see that it was blocked, and not allow you into this area. Now, this is useful ahead of junctions. So, there's some extra... Give me that. Hold on. This. This? Here we are. Wait, what? Oh. I might just have to... That's annoying. Hold on. We must fix this. I think every curve has that doubled up rail on it. Maybe not here. The U doesn't matter. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. Alright. Back to the chainrail signals. It looks at the signal ahead of the block ahead of it, and if that is blocked off, then it prevents a train from entering it, and multiple chain signals will chain off of one another. So for example, if we want people to exit here, we want a standard rail signal. Let's F5, make sure it's in the chunk. Here, we want a standard rail signal for each of the exits. And that will look something like this. And then we want a chain rail signal for each of the entrances. Now that will section off this entire block of track here to make it so that only one train can enter here. However, adding these 4 at the corners technically makes it so there's a cross along the middle. So if someone wants to go along this side and someone wants to go along this side without intersecting, they should be able to do that at the same time. It's not perfect and it will rarely be used, but it's a slight optimization you can make. Now with this little section here, you can do quite a bit more. Actually, I have to sit and think what direction people are going to come in and out of this at. It's funny. So they should enter... Do I have this backwards? No, it should just outside, right? Outside. Yeah, I have this right, okay. So... from here, you want to prevent people from entering, I would... So I'm going to put it one tile in. If you have it one tile out, it'll overlap with these, which also means multiple big junctions like this next to each other will cause issues on blueprinting, but we shouldn't have that problem. So again, I want one tile in each of these chain signals. However, on the way out, well not however, on the way out I also want same thing. However, when dividing this up, I believe it is possible to gracefully split this all up. So a chain signal here technically splits this way, but that doesn't quite work. And on the outside, I can do this and this as well, along with this and this. So it puts a split here. Can I get away with signals in the middle here on any of these? I could on the inside, but not on the outside. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do this. I mean, you can put this here, can't you? So that splits it here, here. Then you still have this big X, which is merged, so I think you need to use like, signals on the inside. So I'm not going to worry about that, then. It would be kind of nice if I could split this up gracefully, though. It'd be really nice if I could split this up. So right here, if I hit rotate, no. I want it, like, not connected to this bit of track. Yeah, so if you get a signal here, you could split it up and have a cross along the middle and have people to go along the side and in and out all at the same time. But I don't know how to do that, so I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna worry about that. However, now that I've actually explained this, I need to figure out for myself how to set up signals at the stations. And I believe the simple solution is that I just put this here at the end. And then I have this and this. And then I have the other signals at the end here, because these are just little intersections, and then a chain signal before it enters, and this side doesn't really matter. We'll put one singular generic signal to split up the tracks so multiple trains can be in here at the same time. Although that's not particularly useful, is it? Yeah, let's put it at the far end. Probably one more at this far end, too. Just since we know this is long enough to have a couple trains on it. Okay, well, again, what I need to figure out is train here, train here. Assuming something's blocking them, the signal will prevent both of them from entering this area. However, I think they can technically stop at this. Well, no, this signal only lets them go if in front of it's available, so if the area in front of this is available, then it gives green, which then chains off to these. So then lets them go through this entire area and past the signal. So this should be fine, I think. It better be. This isn't all that complex. But this sort of... You're essentially building like a roadway. And all of these pieces will allow your trains to. Well, they will all be able to be on the same track. Now, I might make a 2-tile large version of, or 2-tile long version of this bit of track here, since my trains are long enough that I need that before actually placing any signals. But that is something to think about later. And I even think these could cause us issues, so I'm only gonna have these signals at junctions, and I will deliberately place extra signals. I mean, it's dipped a little bit. We got our pollution spike here. What's our pollution looking like? It was up, now down. Yeah, the burner mining, or the, not burner, electric mining drills. They are running out of things to mine. But, yeah, these trains here should be the episode. I don't know that I'm going to explain this in the video. I'm just going to say it's like a highway and move on. Not even, probably just a roadway. Yeah. No, I really don't think I'm going to worry about explaining this. So, yeah, in the next episode, I will actually remember to copy these and add them to the blueprint book. But until then, now, do I want to save multiple... Do I need multiple saves? I don't think so, because I'm editing the day after, so if I need to load up the save and just sit around recording the screen, so that I have footage of what the base looks like, should be fine. So we're just going to keep saving over the same one. But, it's been the episode. Did a lot of sitting around waiting for research. That's just kind of where we're at right now. Regardless, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.